No matter what I do, this cloth doesn't look right. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. I hope it doesn't bother you that much. I'm going to change it, but until that time, this is what it is. I cannot do anything about it. I apologize for that, okay? Today we're gonna look at the full moon messages. Let's see what the tarot is going to say about the full moon and what kind of situations that you can see. And then maybe we can actually look at the other cards as well. I don't know, I never plan those kind of things. Maybe I should. I always say that, but I never do. I apologize. Let me give you enough of time so you can meditate on my pebbles, and then I will start with this one. Hello, number one. I hope everything is fine. Let's see your full moon messages. Full moon in Leo. It's a good kind of a full moon, isn't it? Dealings with other people. Representing yourself. Your value. In the friendships, in the relationships and everything. Alright, let's see what to expect in these days. Ooh. Queen of Swords. Okay. The Emperor, a bossy person. All right. Okay. I have a message for you, my friend. Can I call you my friend? Just kidding. All right, let's get closer. I'm not going to open more cards than this 3. It annoys the hell out of me. The cloth. Why it looks like this? Why are you... I have the feeling of somebody who happens to be heavily misunderstood. Okay? This person is seen bossy. They seem cruel, they seem like a bully, they seem like somebody who doesn't understand what is going on. They don't care what is going on. Like, this person doesn't care anything about if it is not related to themselves. This person can be seen as like a narcissistic person. This person can be seen as like a really negative type of a person, even a sociopath even, I don't know. Like, normally, the Queen of Swords is like a really smart, sharp-minded person who happens to be objective, who happens to be really good at the communications, right? But I didn't feel like it. Like, I felt the reverse of it, to be honest with you. I felt the reverse. The Emperor is talking about the authority, right? But, it can be a little too controlling, maybe. And the Knight of Sticks, like a really passionate person, but this passion can be seen as like a negative thing. Again, I have to say, like, all the good things, but when they are coming together, it doesn't sound like a really good thing. It sounds like know-it-all, pushy, under the name of passion, doing everything as they want. It sounds like it, isn't it? I don't know why I felt the negativity of it, but, your enthusiasm, your energy, the way that you speak, the way that you... talk about the situations, like, for argument's sake, about something and you talk about it, right? People are going to see it as like a negative thing. So be careful about that. Be careful that people are not taking it in a negative tone. This time, I think you can be a little careful about like what you can do about the situation. Being humble, a little out of sight. Don't push it. Don't try other people. Don't say the wrong thing at the wrong time. It is going to be important in these days for you. Otherwise, they're going to see you as like a really negative person. What you should do to not to be seen as like this person is going to be like, take it slow. That's all. Taking it slow. The full moon message for you is like, take it slow. Don't push the other people. For argument's sake, you would like to be friends with a new person. And you like this person as like a friend. You want to become closer, you are getting along, but if you just like do everything at day one, they're gonna see it as like a pushy and try hard kind of a person. They're not gonna like you because you are doing all the good things at the same time. They're gonna feel like, hold on, something is off, this person is doing too much, maybe they're gonna say. So, like, clear communication requires a little time. Take your time. Don't lay out all the information about yourself to the other people at once. Don't tell them what you're capable of at once. Don't give them unsolicited advices. Not specifically coming to your door and just like begging you for your advice. If they are not doing that, don't push yourself. Don't even try to correct them the way that they are talking. Do not even try to correct them. You know what? You can say all the good things, but the other person is going to take it as like, how dare they to come to me and say such things to me? No matter what you do, it is going to be seen as like negative, even though it is coming from a good place, even though it is coming from like, I know what I'm speaking of. I know about this subject. Or maybe you're just like trying to help the other person. You're trying to be passionate. Maybe you are passionate already. I don't know. Like, they are not going to see it as like that. So, what happens when the other person doesn't see your true value, when the other person doesn't appreciate what kind of a person you are, and they just like label you as exactly the opposite of what you are? Unnecessary things. Really, you don't need that in your life. Maybe if it is like a friendship situation, give it some weeks. Like, don't even push it. Don't invite this person if they're not inviting you back to the places. Okay, you invited them for one place. Don't try the second time. Let them do something for you. Give them enough of time to do something for you. If you don't allow them to have some kind of a control in those kind of things, they're just going to expect it from you from the beginning to the end. And when you just like stop doing those kind of things, they're going to label you as like the selfish person who is not trying for the friendship. So do not do that. Do not do that. You want to be spontaneous, you want to do things at that time, like in that specific moment, you would like to be genuine. But the Queen of Swords is talking about, nah, don't do that. The other person is not really open to receive that kind of a message, you know? So don't push yourself. It's not worth it. That was your message, actually. Should I open more cards? I don't know what kind of a card that I should open. Hold on a second. I will find an oracle deck. Okay, shamanic healing. Yep. In those kind of times, shamanic healing. You don't need anything else. I go a little farther. Okay, I'm going to put in here. It will be enough, isn't it? Alright. What kind of a shamanic healing card? What's the advice of the shamanic healing card for your situation in this full moon, like as like the full moon message? The feminine energy, receiving energy. So feminine energy in this deck is being talked as like be open to receive more than actively pursue. This is what it says, not me. The cards are saying that, okay? The cards are saying that. Darkness, the moon, the tides, the quiet gestation before the chaos, the void. These are all aspects of the feminine energy. Passive, waiting, gestating, and nurturing. It is opposite of the masculine card. So very different, yet the perfect companion. It says, I'm reading from the book. Perhaps you have yet to find your feminine side. The life you are leading right now has given you the opportunities to embrace this part of you. But between the two opposing energies, the feminine energy is the harder one to embrace. It requires trust and lack of fear. Trust that all is as it should be, and the absence of the fear of the things not getting done. Perhaps in the past you had been hurt when you were embracing your feminine energy, physically or mentally. This was the free will of the person who hurt you. It was not caused by being who you were. Do not let the actions of another dictate who you need to be. Examine your feminine side, become friends with her again. It is all about that. So it means that this is time for you to just like sit down and wait for the other person to do the right thing. And if they don't do the right thing, you're going to realize that this is not really that good kind of a connection whatsoever. So if you are the one who is doing everything and you are the one who is pushing and pursuing and everything, whatever that you're doing, it can sound like a little bit too much. So sit down, know your worth, and wait for the others to realize it. Because You know, you can do certain amount of things for the other people to realize what kind of worth that you have, but the others should just like realize with their own mind, with their own heart. They have to be the ones who are just like seeing it. It's not just about like you are showing it. They have to be ready to see it. Okay? Don't push yourself, basically. Do not push yourself. And if you feel like if you don't do it, it is not going to happen, then it means that it shouldn't happen from the begin with. When it comes to friendships, most of the time, if you are not calling for this friend, if that other person is not calling you back, it doesn't mean that you have to call them all the time. It means that you shouldn't call them at any cost. It's talking about exactly the opposite. So you have to see, you have to figure it out, like what is happening. All right? That was the message that I would like to give to you today. I hope that it was good. I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 2. This is one of those weird readings. Again, wasn't expecting it, but it is going in that direction. Let's see the full moon's message for you. All right. Page of Wands. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Justice. I don't know if you've ever seen, but I zoomed out a little. I don't know. I am not following my own viewfinder anymore. So I'm going to put another card from the Shamanic Healing card as like the last message. But first, let's talk about all those 3 cards, what they mean. It's enough for the message. New ideas, new conversation, a sense of balance of giving and receiving, being just. You know, this is... Do you see, what was this one? Oh, I forgot the name of it again. Oh. Scales. Scales. I forget the word scales. Oh, right. You have 2 scales. It is talking about balance. Don't overdoing. It was like at number 1 to don't overdo a couple of things. Receiving and giving. It is going to be important. Having new ideas and, you know, if you're going to start something new, for example, it is time to do that. But make everything under the name of balance. Make under the name of fairness. So if you're just like, for argument's sake, you're planning a budget for your project, okay? If you just plan to give, you're going to overspend. You're going to be careful about that, like what you can get. Like you're going to make comparisons of the prices and is that price is good for that kind of a performance. You're going to question those kind of things and it is going to be good for you. So like heavily planning, okay, and thinking about it before you are doing it, it is going to be really important. Not that because you are not doing it, but you're going to be a little bit more careful in these days. Maybe you should be careful about those kind of things in these days. There's an excitement of something, you know, starting new, some kind of a new beginning. I see. Page of Wands are talking about that most of the time. Like, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna start? This is like gonna be my passion project. This is gonna be my own doing. You know, it is representing the messenger sometimes. It's just talking about some kind of a communication. Maybe you're going to have a new idea, new inspiration to do something nice for yourself. And you're going to find the opportunity to do that too. Like, it's not going to be just an idea passing through and you're doing nothing about it. It is not going to be like that. It is going to be like, I have the idea, I have the means, and I'm going to make it happen. But it is requiring balance. It is requiring balance. Don't overdo it. So in this full moon, you will have this open road. You're going to have opportunities. You're going to have possibilities. You're going to have new ideas, new inspirations. Yes, that is for sure. What you're going to do with that is going to be related to the balance act. Like, it is not just like you are the one who is doing all the work and seeing some kind of a result. It is not going to happen in that way. If it was like a love message, what I would say, just because you like the apple, it doesn't mean that apple is going to like you back. You know that, right? Like, yes, you're gonna like that person and it is really important, but the other person should do something about that too so you can have a relationship. So if it is not like coming and going, it's not like back and forth, it is not like receiving and giving, if it is just like giving and giving and giving, what are you doing? It is not a project, it is not a relationship, it is not a healthy situation. It is just like abuse, one kind of or another. I don't know. Like, be careful about that, okay? Be careful. It was like number one too. If you would like to watch number one, be my guest. You're going to make new decisions in these days, and these decisions are going to be based on your new ideas, new inspirations, and new beginnings. You would like to open some, place in your life so you can have a better future. You can have a project in this way in your life. You're going to have those kind of plannings. Maybe you're going to end things so you can start new things. It is just like, it could be like thrifting, but also giving something to the thrift store by yourself as well. It's not just like getting and getting. It will be hoarding. You're going to give it back. You're going to have the circulation of the things. Otherwise, it is not going to be beneficial for you. You have to have this circulation. So I think this is a really beautiful time for you to just like assess what is going on in your life, what is working, what is not working, what you can do about it. You're going to plan and you're going to have something so much better. I was talking about it number one if you didn't watch it and if you have no interest of watching it, but for argument's sake, you're going to make a new friend. You're not going to overcrowd your life. You're going to see who is not your true friend, and then you're going to cut that friendship, and then you're going to have new friends. Like, something must come to an end so you can have something else. You have to clear the way for yourself. You have to clear your life for the new and better things. Some kind of an improvement. It is about to happen. So to do that, you have to end things. And I'm going to read it as like a work-related message as last, because new kind of a contract, new kind of a work-related situation can happen for you. But to do that, to have that kind of a workload, you have to clear your workload, basically. The same things, but in the different words, isn't it? Let's see what the shamanic healing cards are gonna say. This is a fast reading. Okay, I am too clumsy. I almost lost half of the cards. I am so envious of those girls who are just like doing it and just like one card is popping up. Never happens for me. Never. The divine timing you have. Okay. The divine timing is talking about like, I'm going to read from the book. How often do you feel that you want things in your life to change now? Not 2 years from now, not even 2 months, but right this instant. Seldom do we see the whole picture of why our lives are unfolding the way they are. We do not need to. What we need to do is surrender to the way things are right now. This doesn't mean not to take action when a situation is untenable. What it means to let your life unfold before you so that you have to access all the information, all the lessons, all the people you will need to go where you are headed. Divine timing is at work in this situation. Try not to fight it. So I think if you have that flow of receiving and give it back, if you are having this flow of like some things must come to an end so you can have something better, if you have that kind of a flow, it will sort itself out. And this is a divine time for you to have some kind of a change for you. If it is not happening at this specific moment, it will at the right time. But until that time, you have to clear the way for yourself. Do you know what I mean? That was all. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 3. How is it going? This is one of those weird readings. Deep readings. What to expect as like a full moon message for you. I'm reading it as like the relationships with the people, not only the, love relations, but the platonic ones, the friendships, the most. I don't know why, maybe it's because full moon in Leo, but let's see what to expect from the full moon as like a message. The Tower, all right, Tower. The sun. The tower and the sun. Like what? Okay. A Knight of Swords. All right. You know, the sequence of events, different energies that are going to follow one by one each other. It's going to be like that more likely. Look, there's a sudden and dramatic change that can happen for you. You know, the Tower card, you know what it means. It can mean like unsettling, it can bring some anger, it can bring some emotions, emotional upheavals. Like, why it's happening in this way? You're going to feel a little angry even. However, Tower is always bringing like blessings in disguise, right? They're always talking about it. Like, you know, it is going to be a sudden change. It is going to be like a dramatic change, but it is necessary for your happiness. Sun is talking about happiness, harmony, joy, all the good things, right? So it is easy to call it like a blessing in disguise, and it is not going to be in disguise for a long time. It's not going to be like well hidden. It's going to be out there. You're going to see, oh, okay, actually this is better. You're going to say something like that. This is way better, you're going to say. Something is about to change, and it is changing for the good. It is changing for good things to come. And I think it is all about your energies. It's all about what you're dealing with in a general way, what you're dealing on a daily basis. It will change, and this sudden change is going to bring you comfort. It's going to bring you joy. It is going to bring you happiness. Maybe you had to deal with like a really negative situation for a really long time. Maybe you take it as like your responsibility, and all of a sudden that responsibility fades away and there's no such thing anymore, and you have all the free time and you feel like relieved. It could be dealing with a work that it was supposed to be not on your shoulders. It could be, for argument's sake, you're the one who is paying for everything at the house, and now you don't have to pay for the house. You have all the money to yourself. Like, what are you going to do about it? That kind of a change that I'm seeing. So some kind of a shift when it comes to energies, the dynamic shift that is coming to you. And this change is going to bring you freedom from the responsibilities, freedom from the negativities, freedom from the illusions and expectations and all the bad stuff. It is going to help you. It's going to come to you as like a help. Okay, it could be like the effect of another person, by the way. I have to say that. It could be like someone is coming to your help. Someone is just like fixing things for you. You were the one who was dealing with all the expenses at the house. Someone else is going to pay for it, and you're going to have money for yourself. What are you going to do with that kind of a thing? And you're going to be like, okay, I can actually buy that. I don't know what you would like to buy. You know, that blush from the Sephora. Maybe I can pay for my credit card. Maybe I can have some kind of a trip for myself. Like, you're gonna plan those kind of things. It's gonna help you. Okay, if there was any kind of a challenge, it is going to be faced head on. I'm not saying that you're going to walk away freely just because. It's gonna be like, at first it is going to tire you. At first you're gonna be like, okay, what am I gonna do? And you're gonna charge on in that. You know, the sudden and sudden, those two are talking about so sudden. So it can happen so sudden, and all of a sudden you are having this like change. But you're going to be so quick to respond to that situation. You're going to be assertive. And I think in this unexpected, unknown situation that will occur in your life, it will lead you to the clarity and positive transformations. But you're going to be really strong enough to deal with those kind of things for yourself. So even though there was no sun card, I would call it like a really good kind of a reading, because it is talking about like you're going to be strong enough to deal with whatever that is coming to you. It is not going to be a problem, like a big problem. You're going to see the disguise. You're going to see the blessing. You're going to differentiate those two. You know, the transformative events that you're going to see will require some action. And you will be quick to act. You know, someone is just like coming at you with like a really unnecessary and negative talk, and all of a sudden you're just like telling them what they are, and then you're finding a comeback in a second, and everybody's laughing at that person and you're feeling so good about it. That kind of a thing can actually happen too. You're going to see the bullshit in the bowl, and you're going to get rid of that. And maybe you are going to have some kind of a help. Again, I have to say that I don't know why I felt the energy of another person, another kind of a help. Something was not there before, it will be there. It is going to make you, it is going to make everything easier for you. Something like that can actually happen too. You know, any kind of an upheaval, any kind of a change will go, and the clarity, optimism, and positivity, all the good things, you know, the feelings of it will come. You're going to trade the negativities with the positivities. And it will be easy for you, one way or another. I don't know how. It will be different for everybody, of course, but you're going to outsmart people. You're going to outsmart the fate. Let's see your shamanic healing card. Abundance. You see? Abundance. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. This is so good. Guys, you know, the abundance card in the shamanic healing deck is talking about like the universe is providing you what you need. It's talking about like your needs, your priorities are going to be addressed. So what I can say about that is you're going to feel relieved, man. You're going to feel relieved. I'm going to read it from the book so you could have the best message. Abundance takes on many forms: material possessions, friendships, excellent health, emotional stability, unique experiences. When you lock yourself into a narrow view on what defines abundance, you lose out on the whole picture of what it could mean. Open yourself up to as many forms of wealth and abundance that are possible and watch your blessings multiply. Always remember that focusing on what do you not have is a surefire way to feed the energy and make that your truth. Every day, watch your signs of abundance from the universe. Acknowledge and be thankful, thus encouraging the continued flow of energy. So it's talking about like you have to be grateful for everything that you already have. Remember, the universe will always provide you with what you need. So negativity will go away and you're going to have your abundance of everything. So whatever you need or what can actually go better, it will happen in the way that you ask for. I think you are the winner of this reading. Like, this pile has all the good things. Even though challenges, even though negativities can happen to you, sudden change, sudden upheaval, something bad can happen, you are going to walk as like a victorious person and you're going to be the victor of everything. So this will work for you, work out for you, and you're gonna see. The full moon message for you is that no matter what happens in these days, you're going to have good part of the stick. Okay, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.